Hi, I'm Eunice. And I'm Susie. We'll be talking about the female service coat. Yay! Alright, Eunice, take it away with our ranks. Okay, so the ranks on the service coat go on the top half of the collar. This is a line right here, which is your marker. This is where your base is going to be. And they go parallel to this edge and touching the corner of this line. And how that's going to be working is this touching this corner must be this in the halfway mark of this line right here. So what you want to do is when you put it in, just be like, oh, remember to keep it somewhat parallel to this side and just match this corner onto the halfway mark of this line right here. And once you get that, you press in, and you just press it in like so.
Remember to keep it perpendicular to the ground.
Yes, the point should be perpendicular.
A little harder.
Yeah, so when the rings are in, they should be two sets of that same way. Now, since this is a female service coat, the placement of the ribbon, Eunice, tell them where it goes.
So there's one pocket on the female service coat
on the left
side. And you place the ribbon rack on top and centered above the pocket, just like the boys' name tag and ribbons on the shirt.
And then after you get that, just press it in and presto.
Make sure it's centered.
Yeah.
The pocket.
Okay, once that's in. Okay, the next thing you want to work on is if you ever receive a national honor, you get a medal. How the medal is done is basically based on the number of medals you get. Let's say you only have one medal. The first medal then would go in the middle row, like as such. If you end up with two medals, which is on an unnumbered set of lines, you want it so that it's centered on the first and second. It'd be in the middle like that, and then the second medal would be with the second and third, so it lines up as such. If you end up with three medals, which I do not have, it's okay. You'll just end up this and adding the third ribbon or third medal here.
Oh,
and then pinning it on is basically you want it so that it goes through both layers of the pocket. Don't just have it hanging and just having loosely hanging, because it will flop around. You want to make sure it pokes directly all the way through, and it comes all the way through the other side, and then you pin it on like that, so it gives it more stable. Okay, now Eunice, take away our badges.
So remember that the name tag
Okay, hi guys again. So as you know, the last clip got mysteriously deleted or something, so I'm redoing it. Okay, so back to the female service coat. As you can see, we're going to talk about the badges next. The ribbon rack is here on top of the pocket line. Let's say you have your first badge is the Kitty Hawk Air Society badge. The regulations are that from the pocket line that the ribbon rack sits on, the Kitty Hawk badge will be on the opposite side, so the right side of your coat when you wear it. It will be half an inch above that pocket line, and so you'll get half an inch. You'll slide it over, and it'll be centered, and then the bottom of your badge will be parallel to the ground, so right about here. And then let's say you have your rocket badge. Your rocket badge will go on the same side as your ribbon rack, and will be half an inch above your set of ribbons, and it will be centered, and the badge will be perpendicular to your ribbon rack and the ground, and so like that. And then let's say you have like a second badge above your Kitty Hawk badge, or like whichever badge goes first. Your first badge will be half an inch above the pocket line on the right side, and then the second badge and like third badge, etc., will also be half an inch above that first badge, and so on and so forth. And those will be your badges. Wait, just go. Hold on, let's turn this jacket a little bit so it's easier on us people. When you put it in, you Okay, let's just say it went in. It's not going in right now. And then